Yes, please, come in. You've just interrupted me in my daily finger fluttering. Please, just allow me to finish. Yes, I like to do this every day before conducting intake evaluations. I hope you understand. There we are. Excellent. Yes. I always like to perform finger flutters before conducting an evaluation, like with yourself. Thank you again for coming in for this intake evaluation. I appreciate you joining our ranks. Yes, good. Now, we do have a number of questions. And it is important that we do these in order and that you answer truthfully and to the best of your ability for each individual answer and for each collective answer. Does that make sense? Good. That was the first question on the questionnaire. Was it truthful? Good. Now, the second question on the questionnaire. Blue or black? Would you prefer black? Or would you prefer blue? I do understand that this is a difficult choice, one that will affect you deeply, and before you even ask, yes, there is a right answer. Black it is. Now, as I said, there are a number of questions, and we expect you to answer them truthfully. And as with the pen question, they do all have a correct answer. Now, you've already selected black. For my next question, can I please know your name? Excellent. Now, how long have you been awake? When was the last time you were not conscious? This morning. Can you be any more specific? Yes. Very good. Now, what is your favorite color? Keep in mind, there is a correct answer. Interesting. All right. For my next question. Are you mocking me? A simple yes or no will suffice. All right. Now, I would like to know, what is your worst childhood memory? Okay. Continue. And then what happened? You don't say. You do say. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. That does sound rather terrible. Now, would you be so kind as to share your best childhood memory? Please, go right ahead. How lovely. Oh, and there was ice cream, of course. I'll make sure to include that. What flavor? All right. Sounds delicious. Now, the next question on my questionnaire. How are you? Good. Good. Is it raining outside? Curious. Now, again, answering to the best of your ability, what is the square root of 939,000? I expect this to be truthful. That's right. What is the square root of 939,000? 939,000. That's a 9. 3, 9. With 3 zeros following it. 939,000. The square root, please. Okay. We'll check that later. Now, this next question is very important. Elephants? I see. Would you like me to include that on the evaluation? You would. Excellent. Now, thank you for answering the beginning portion of my evaluation. I must now change writing apparatus. Apparati. Apparatuses. Apparatiti. Now, we have finished with the clipboard. I will now begin writing in a composition notebook. Can I have your name once more, please? Excellent. Now, before I continue any further, would you like to keep the pen color the same? You would. Excellent. Now, I will be opening to a fresh, clean page in this notebook. And now, would you be so kind as to tell me the time? Is it really? Well, it certainly gets late early around here, doesn't it? Now, could you please describe in great detail exactly what you are wearing? Yes. I know I can see it for myself. You're right here in front of me. But I would rather hear it in your words. I see. And the shoes? And are you wearing a hat? No hat. I feel like nobody wears a hat these days anymore. That really should come back into fashion, don't you think? Yes, that is a question on the questionnaire. Hats? Yes. Excellent. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page about that. All right. Now, would you be willing to partake in a visual recognition portion of this study? Yes, would you be willing? That is part of the question. Yes. Excellent. Would you be willing to do that right now? You would. Excellent. Do you have any questions for me? No, no questions for me at this moment. Good, because I am the one asking questions. Fantastic. Now, for the visual recognition portion of the study, the questionnaire, the evaluation, I will be using this whiteboard. do you see in front of you? Very good. Now, I am going to draw things onto this whiteboard, and you are going to tell me what you see. All right? What do you see? If I hold it like this, what do you see? How about now? How about now? What do you see right now? Good. Good. Now, what shape is this? Are you sure? Would you like to change your answer? Excellent. Now let me erase that real quick. Now, what emotion is depicted here? Could you please tell me what emotion is depicted here? Good. How about now? I see. Anything more you'd like to add? No? All right. How about now? Very good. That's a tricky one. Now, allow me to erase for a moment the prior visual recognition. Let me erase the prior visual recognition. What would you like to see on this board? Yes, what would you like to see on this board? Easy enough. A sheep. A sheep. Is this what you wanted to see on the board? It was. Excellent. Can it have friends? It can. Two little sheep friends for our sheep. Two little sheep friends. And if you'll notice, they've all begun to sleep. To sleep. They have all begun to sleep. Good. Thank you for partaking in the visual recognition portion of our study. Now, it is important that I switch to yet another notebook. Trust me, this is all going to make sense in just a little bit. No, no, no. Ah, yes, here we are. This is a fresh page where I can continue to ask you questions. Now, the first question I would like to ask is, Black pen? Black pen? If you say so. Rather loyal, aren't you? Now, let's do a little bit of imagination, shall we? Let's say you woke up tomorrow morning and you could do anything you wanted to do. What would it be? And if you could wake up and be anywhere you wanted to be, where would it be? And if you could wake up anyhow you wanted to be, how would it be? And if you could wake up any why you wanted to be, why would it be? And, of course, if you could wake up any who you wanted to be, who would it be? Yes. I'll make sure to underline that part for you, of course. Now, I will ask one more time. Is it raining outside? Are you sure? Are you sure about whether or not it is raining outside? I'm not so sure about that. But this is your questionnaire. Now, as you might have expected, it is important that I change notebooks once more. Do I even need to say it? Black or blue? We'll keep a streak going. Black it is. Now, has this been a good questionnaire? Yes, that's right here on the questions. Has this been a good questionnaire? Is there anything I could do to have improved the quality of this questionnaire? More questions? What would you like me to ask about? Anything else? And of course, lastly, what did you forget from the grocery store? Yes, last time you were at the grocery store, you forgot something, and I'd like to know what it was. Dish soap. Me too. Me too. Now, of course, I have asked you a number of questions, and you have answered them to the best of your ability. And I do believe, at least on first glance, that they have proven to be all correct. Of course, we will have to fact check a number of them. I will be contacting your references and following up on a number of details. I think a couple of those were a little iffy. I think black in the third notebook was an interesting choice. I can't say for sure if it was right or wrong just yet, but I will follow up on that and let you know. And of course, if you don't hear back from us, then of course something terrible must have happened to me, and I do sincerely apologize for not getting back to you. And I do hope that your evening is quite wonderful, and that you have a wonderful evening. All right. Do you know the way out? it's the same way you came. I do hope you have a wonderful evening, and that your evening is wonderful. Get some rest, have a good sleep, and we'll be in